We're going to get a little bit more advanced in this session. We're going to start laying down with your block or your pillow or something that you can squeeze. Sometimes people have those squeezy balls. We're going to start right away with it in between the thighs. Arms against the mat, and they're reaching down the spine towards your heels. Pilates breath, you're going to inhale with your nose, exhale with your mouth as you squeeze your block. Inhale, and just setting up here for your practice, setting up with your breath that we're going to do throughout the entire class. Warming up the thighs right away. And then I want you to think of your Kegels and your pelvis too as you exhale. Good, and then we're going to add the imprint. So inhale, exhale, start pressing that lower back into the mat. Right, bringing your pelvis up, bringing your lower abs towards your upper abs. It's a small movement. You can hold your stomach if you want to feel it. Or you can press into your hand against your back. Now we're going to bring the chin into the chest as we exhale. Just lift the head off the mat. Reach for the heels. And then round it back down. Again, exhale, reach. Now you're doing everything we just covered. You're using your squeeze, your Kegels, you're reaching the arms along the back. One more. If this is uncomfortable with your neck, you can always bring one hand to the back of the head or both hands. Keep the elbows wide so you can work the back in this position. We're going to start rounding up a little higher. If you can, reach the arms, squeeze your block, chin into the chest. Look at your stomach, reach the arms, and then back down. On your next exhale, start reaching up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. One more. And lower. Good. Just the arms, just like we did in video 1. Reach along the ears. Exhale, squeeze your block, circle by the hips. Inhale. Exhale, circle. We're going to add the rounding up right away. We're going to come up a little higher. As you round up, press that lower back into the mat, imprint. 2 more, and then we're going to add a challenge. Good, bring it down. We're going to bring the knees to tabletop, still squeezing your block. Now it's really important here to imprint. So you'll notice if you curve and then imprint, so you have to protect your lower back here. And we're going to do the arms, just the arms. So reach by the ears, inhale, squeeze the block, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more, just the arms. No spaghetti arms. And then if you'd like, you can start rounding up on the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure the knees are in line with the hips. 2 more. Last one. Bring everything down. Widen your feet and your knees. Goalpost your arms and just windshield wiper here. Release through the head. You can nod your head no. Back to the center. Setting up for our bridge. Squeeze the block. Press the arms into the mat. We're going to round up slowly, just too slow. So exhale, peel it up. Inhale at the top. Exhale at the lower. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, peel it up. Press your feet into the mat. Squeeze your block. Lower on the next inhale. Now singles up and down. 10, 10. Exhale. 8. 6. 5. There's the arms in. 4. 3. 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse it here. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it up and then slowly peel it down. Use your muscles. Control it. Good. Right away, no break. We're going to take one ankle onto the thigh like you're going to do a figure 4 stretch, which we'll do after we do this. And you're going to do your bridge on one leg. So this leg is the weight for this leg. We're going to do 10. So exhale up, inhale lower. Exhale up, inhale lower. Go as high as you can. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Figure 4 stretch is your reward. Grabbing the hamstring. You can also use your strap. Breathing here. And then switching sides. Just a quick stretch. Press the arms along the mat and into the mat. Press that foot into the mat. Exhale up. Inhale lower. Just 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Figure 4 stretch. You can also grab the leg too. If you don't want to grab behind the thigh, use this leg to press your leg closer to the chest. Gently release that and shake it out a little. Let's do a twist. This time we'll do a modified bicycle. So bring the knee into the chest. Stretch it here. Chin into the chest, round it up, exhale. Now this leg can be bent or straight. If it's bent, it's okay. You're gonna bring your hands behind your head, rotate towards the knee, just like we did in video 1. But this time we're gonna switch right away. Exhale, inhale to switch, exhale to switch. If the legs are straight, it's more like a bicycle, but you wanna touch the leg with the foot. So just make sure the legs are right in the midline. Keep your elbows wide. Inhale to switch. Exhale to twist. One more each side. Bring both knees into the chest. Release your head down. Just rock it out here a little bit. Okay, we're going to set up for our hundreds. So we did the arms in video 1. This time in video 2, we're going to add the upper body. So squeeze your block, reach the arms, tuck your chin into the chest, start rounding up. Exhale. You're going to pump the arms, so it's going to be inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3. Inhale, 6, 7, 8, exhale. Okay? And I will count it for you. That was just a practice run. Let's do it for real. So, exhale, come up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down. Good. We're going to take the block away. You can put it behind your head if you like. Bring the feet together, knees out for a little diamond-shaped frog stretch. And if you want, your arms can cactus or goalpost, and just let them fall to the mat, open through the chest. Breathing here. And then bring the knees back in together. Bring the arms down. Good. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of leg work here. Diamond shape your hands. Bring them under the hips. Bring the legs to the sky. Bring the heels together, toes out. Kind of like a ballet position. And then you're just going to crisscross. So you're going to cross, cross. Try to get the legs straight. Breathing here. Still using your Pilates breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Blowing out your candles. And now, option here to start lowering those legs any degree. Use the lower abs. The lower you go, the more work. So if you feel anything in the lower back, then just bring them back up. You're going to lower, and then exhale, bring them back up. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. One more. And bring the knees into the chest and hug them in. Rounding the spine. We're going to do a little twisting here. Again, bring the block or pillow or ball between the legs. Try to get the knees over the hips. If you feel anything in the lower back, just bring them closer to the chest. Okay? Take your arms out to a T. Bring the knees to one side. Head goes the other way. Exhale back to the center. Use the obliques. Squeeze your ball, your block. So it's a nice gentle twist, but you're also using the obliques. And the legs don't have to touch the floor when you twist it, so you can keep them off the floor and then center. Video 3, we're going to do a progression on this. Press your arms into the ground. So they're active, they're not just spaghetti noodles, spaghetti arms. One more each side. Good. And then back to the center. You can take your block or your ball away. Now we're gonna just bring our legs back to tabletop, imprinting. Squeeze the thighs together, bring the hands to the mat. We're gonna tap one foot. Now, if it doesn't quite touch the mat, it's okay. So you don't wanna feel any weirdness in the lower back. Exhale, bring it up, and you're imprinting. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it up. And you wanna take it away from you. So it's not just tapping here, okay? Pull the lower belly towards the upper rib cage. This looks easy, but it's not. Keep imprinting. One more each side. And then bring the knees to the chest. And then just round it out, shake it out. And your reward is rolling like a ball. So you're gonna bring the knees in, holding the backs of the legs, backs of the knees. Momentum back and momentum forward. And just roll like a ball. Have fun with it. And then we're going to make it a little bit of a workout. So, option 1, bring those knees up. You can use your block or your ball or your pillow between your thighs. Here, arms reach, or you can lightly touch. Start rounding the back, lower back, middle back, upper back. Round it and then up. Oops. Try to keep those feet up. So you really got to use your breath here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Good job. Bring those legs out straight. Take your butt up a little bit so you're really sitting on top of your sit bones. Reach through the heels. We're going to use our block or your pillow or your ball between your hands. So squeeze it, reach it up, and then press your shoulder blades down using your lats. So right here is pressing down. You're just going to reach it forward Legs are activated, reach it up. Reach it forward. Reach it up. And if you don't have a block or a ball, you can use your arms. You're pulling up through the belly, through the spine. Your legs are still reaching out, so maybe your feet are flexed because you're reaching through the heels so much they lift off the mat. If you are using your block, move it to the side, because we're going to open the arms now, and then we're going to take them up on the inhale, press it down on the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Reach the arms back to the front, forward. And then you're going to reach the spine, hinging. So you're not rounding yet. Reach through the legs, reach through the spine, reach through the arms. The shoulders tucked back and in. Now you can just release it all, round it, grab for the legs, or again, if you have your strap or scarf handy, you can reach and then round. And then round it all the way up. And then we're going to flip over onto our hands and knees. Again, spread the hands wide. So there's more surface area here so that you're taking pressure off the wrist. Okay? And we're going to do our cat and cow. Reach through, shoulder blades together, and then separate the shoulder blades, round the spine, tuck the belly in. Thanks. That's okay, just trying to make a living. COVID got me like bankrupt. All right, here we go. Shoulder blades together. And then round, tuck the belly in. Press even the feet into the mat. So where your shoelaces would be, press those into the mat. So this is an active stretch here. And then we're going to come back to our flat back. Now I want you to pull the shoulders away from the ears by rotating, using your lats. Just think of a corkscrew of the arms. Pull the belly in, bring one foot back, one leg back. Stretch it first if you'd like. I'm always down for stretching. And then reach it. As you reach, elongate through. So you want to get that as straight as possible. And then adding the opposite arm if you can. This time we're going to add movement. So we're going to tap it down and then bring it up. And you're reaching it. So you want to try getting that arm and leg reaching in opposite directions. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. You can stay here for as long as you want, but we're going to do 5 more. Two more. Last one. Reach it out and bring it down. Other side. You can stretch that leg, the heel, the Achilles first if you'd like. Keep rotating those arms, corkscrew them away from your ears. Start bringing that leg up. Press this leg into the mat. And then add that opposite arm if you can. Shoulders away from the ears, press the floor away. We're gonna tap it. Tap and up. Now you'll notice I'm not just dropping it down, placing it, and then bringing it back. And I'm not bending, pulling up through my belly. Good, 5 more. Nothing else is moving, just my limbs. 2 more. Last one, really reach it out and bring it down. Separate the knees. Stretch it back for child's pose. Again, if you'd like to use your pillow or your block as a little headrest. Bring it back up. We're gonna set up for plank. Here are some options for plank. You can be on your hands, your forearms, your knees, your toes. So we're gonna set it up with the forearms first. Your forearms can be like a triangle, or they can be separate. I'm gonna do the triangle. Take one leg back, and then the other leg back. Hips are down in alignment with the rest of your body. So hips aren't up. That's moving into downward dog territory. Bring the hips down, pull the belly in. Energy through the legs, through the heels. Now, if you would like, you can bring the knees down, but you want to still pull up through the belly. Breathe here. And then if you can straighten one leg for one breath, and then the other leg. Shoulders pulling away from the ears still. Breathing. And then come all the way down. Just shake it out. Release through the hips, the upper back. You can rest the head down if you'd like. We're going to take a little quad stretch. Let me show you how to do the quad stretch with the strap too. Because if you're by yourself at home, it's a little bit more complicated. So you want to put the strap, make a little loop. Put it, and you can make a loop with your scarf too. Put it around your foot so that you can just grab it with the strap. So you put the strap on your back, and then you just pull it however much stretch you'd like. Elongate through the thigh, and then try to find some release in the leg. And you can rest your head down. I just have my head up so you can hear me. But try to find some length in that thigh and release through the hamstring. And then bring it down. And then if you're using this strap, it is kind of annoying that you have to get up and switch it onto the other foot. But that's okay. So then you would take it in the other hand. Try to keep the thighs together. And then really try to think of the leg that you're stretching. The thigh's getting longer, longer, longer. You can really just press your pelvis into the ground, and then you can just release it. You can even use your pillow. Try to find some release here in the upper back and the head and neck. Gently come out of it. Again, you can stay there longer. You can pause the video, and you can stay there. Okay, we're gonna move our upper back. So elongate through the legs, but keep them on the mat for now. Press them into the mat, energize them. We're gonna bring the hands next to the shoulders, next to the chest, sorry. Elbows back, shoulders back. Now, before we even start coming up, shoulders start to move down the back. So they're sliding down, and then we travel up by extending through the crown of the head. Press your pelvis into the mat. And then you're going to take your hands away and just use your back muscles to stay up. It's okay if you just tap and then lower. Just test it out. And then come down. Good, one more time. Peeling up. Shoulder blades traveling down the back. Peeling up, maybe a little higher this time. Take your hands away if you can. And then peeling down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Now we're going to move the arms. So we're going to slide them forward. Exhale, come up, goal post. Squeeze the shoulder blades. So it's like a lat pull down. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget the Pilates breath. So we're working our back here because the core isn't just the front. It travels all the way around, and it's our whole middle section. Connecting with the pelvis, the back, and the rib cage. And then we're extending through the legs too. So we're getting a whole body workout here. 3 more. 2. Stay up on 1. Travel those arms back. Come up 1 more inch like you're flying through the air. And then bring everything down. Shake it out. Rest your head onto the hands if you'd like. Now just the legs. Rest your head into your hands if you want, or you can watch me do it, and then you can do it with resting your head down. You're gonna reach through one leg. It's gonna come up slightly. Not really about the height. Like, you don't wanna have it come up with your hip coming up, okay? Press the pelvis into the mat. And you really wanna just work the back of the leg, the glutes, and you're working your stomach too. And then bring it down. And then other leg, and you can rest your head down. You can also be up slightly if you'd like. And you're gonna alternate one side and then the other side. Keeping the leg as straight as you can. Good. Now just the arms. Reach the arms forward. Legs are still on the mat. You're gonna raise one arm up, upper back comes up slightly, and down. Raise it up, and down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now you're gonna raise opposite arm and leg. So right arm, left leg. Exhale up, inhale, lower. Exhale up, reach. You're reaching the arm, but your shoulder is pulling down the back. So you're not pulling your shoulder forward. This muscle and the lats are working. So just be mindful here of the muscles working, what you're working, why you're working it. And you can stay here, or you can come all the way up and go for a little swim. So exhale, now the legs are gonna come up, arms are gonna come up. Then you're gonna flutter your legs, flutter your arms for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax it down. Whew. Shift through the hips, shake it out a little. And then stretch it back for your child's pose. Take your time, knees wide, toes together, sink the hips back, any amount. Again, if you want to use your pillow or your block. Slowly walk it up. This time we're going to do a little hip stretch and stretching the front of the back of the front leg, but in a different way. So you're going to take 1 foot forward. And now if this knee starts to hurt against, if you're on a hardwood floor, you can double your mat or grab a pillow, put it under your knee. You're going to shift the hips forward. Make sure that your knee is over the ankle here. So if it's like this, move that foot forward. You can take it and move it. Make sure the hips are square so you're not opening. You really want to get a stretch here in the hip flexor. And then the arms, you can press against this thigh. That's going to elongate and find more stretch. Raising the arm is going to increase the stretch even more. So see what you like. You can also just massage it or hang on to the side. You could try a few different things, see what you like. Good. Now we are going to bring our arm up and we're going to do a little side stretch. Keep the legs where they are. Reach to the side. Good. Back to the center. And now stretching the back of this front leg, we're just going to shift the hips back. Now if you have your book or your block, as you shift the hips back, you can use these as an extension of your arm so that you can keep the back elongating, reaching through. If you don't, it's okay. You can grab your leg. Try not to grab your knee. Try to just grab the leg. Flexing this foot's going to increase the stretch. So if you're not ready for that yet, just let it be relaxed. Breathing here. Try to stay in these stretches for a few breaths. You can always come out and then come back into it. From here, we're going to go into an assisted side plank. So we're going to rotate this leg back and then press the arch of your foot, and this is a nice long line now. Pull the belly in, reach the arm, claw your hand, or you can use your block, reach for the ground, assisted side plank. Make sure the shoulder and wrist are aligned. Breathing here. Use your obliques to come back to the center, counter stretch. Pull up and over. Good, back to the center. And then bring the legs underneath you. We'll face the same way. Take a little break. And then we'll do the other leg. So bring this leg out. Actually, I'm gonna face this way so you can see me. So we're stretching this hip flexor, knee over the ankle. Press even that foot back there where your shoelaces would be, press that into the mat. That's going to increase the stretch. Shift the hips forward. Again, pressing against the thigh will increase the stretch. You want to still pull up through your kegels, your pelvis, your abs. Adding the arm if you like. Breathing here. The shoulder's still pulling down, using your lats. Taking a little side stretch. And then back to the center. Shifting the hips back. You can flex this foot if you'd like, or leave it relaxed. Grabbing for your blocks, or grabbing for your leg, or even the ground. Breathing here, pulling the belly in. Try to elongate through the spine. And then I know stretching isn't very relaxing, but try to find some relaxation in it by using your breath. Coming up slowly, gently for your assisted side plank. Rotate this foot back, this leg back. Bring this right to the side. Pull up through your pelvis, through your stomach. Reach the arms out, open your chest. Reach for the ground, you can claw your hand, like that arcade game. So that way there's no extra pressure in the wrist, and then you're using your muscles. You're not just falling into it. Pull the belly in. In video 3, we're gonna do an unassisted side plank. So set yourself up here first. Use the obliques to come back to the center. And then counter stretch, reach. Pull the belly in. Back to the center. Good. And then we're gonna bring that leg underneath, facing the side. Tuck the toes under. And then we're gonna stretch it here. Stretch your feet. If you like, you can sit on your pillow or your block. Oh, my block isn't quite big enough. And then we're gonna tap those feet out. Good. And then one more time, just to come up, we're gonna tuck the feet again, walk the hands to the knees, straighten the legs, keep walking the hands to the feet, shake it out at the bottom, grab your legs if you like, shake it, stretch it, breathe. Find some release here, and then slowly round it up. Bend the knee slightly, use the core to come up. You're peeling up. You can give yourself a little leg massage on the way up, tuck the chin into the chest. When you come to the center and all the way up, nod your head yes, nod your head no. Good. We're gonna do a standing stretch. I'm gonna face you guys. So we're gonna bring the knee, and you can use your strap. You can hang on to your leg underneath the knee or onto the hamstring. You can also use your strap. first use it behind the knee because we're going to rotate the foot. So you're going to rotate the foot and then reverse the rotation. Pull the belly in. In order to balance, pull the belly in, energy through that bottom leg, squeeze under the butt cheek. Then you're going to take that thigh to the side. You can put this on your foot if you'd like. You can also use your hand. If you would like, you can extend it here. Bring it back in. Bring it to the front. Again, we're going to extend it. This is where your straps are really going to come in handy because you can kick through your strap and it can be down here or up. You control it with your arm muscles and with pulling the strap. I'm going to show you from the side. So it can be low. You can start bringing it up. The bottom leg can be bent or straight. Good. All right, we're still on this side. Hug it in. And then you're going to cross the ankle over the thigh for figure 4 standing. Sit the hips back, up. It's okay if you fall out of it, just like I did. Just come back in and then sit the hips back. And you want the weight in the heel. And you can hold on to this leg. You can pray your arms. You can come up. We're going to do a different arm position in the next video. And then bring it back, shake it out. Other side. So standing stretches are obviously more challenging than the ones laying down. But of course you can lay down and do all these stretches laying down as well. All right? So have your strap handy. You can use your hand here or no hands. Just use your leg muscles. Rotate the foot. And then reverse the rotation. So in video 1, we did all these laying down. You can do those again. Take your leg to the side, open through the hip. Option to extend. Now you can hold it and extend it. You can let it go. Bring it back. And then to the front, I recommend using the strap so that you can use your leg at different levels here. Kick it through, try to straighten it. Pull the belly in, shoulders back, chest is open. So sometimes if you use your hands, you're bent over like this, and you're like struggling, you don't have to do all that. You can just kick through your strap. And that way you can have a nice straight spine, pulling the belly in while stretching the leg. All right, then we're gonna cross that over, let your strap go, sit the hips back, figure 4. Stretching the hip, but still working on strengthening this bottom leg. You can hold the leg, you can press your prayer together. That energy is going to help stabilize you. You can have your arms down, and then come out of it gently, shake it out. Move your strap to the side, reach the arms up, inhale. This time we're going to grab for the wrist. And you're going to stretch your arm by pulling that arm through the hip, through the leg, as you shift your hips the opposite way. Keep your chest open. Press those legs into the mat. Press your belly in. Use the obliques to come back to the center. Switch your grip. Up and over. Shift the hips opposite way. Try not to raise your shoulder up. Keep that pressing down. Belly pulling in. Back to the center. This time we're gonna cactus the arms. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Looking slightly up. Breathing here. And then reach it back up. And then press the air down. And back to the center. Good, we're gonna roll it down to finish. Caterpillar down. Shake it out, shake everything out. Bend the legs slightly and then start caterpillaring up. All the way up. Reach the arms one more time, inhale. And then exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, just shake it out. And you are finished. Good job.